Shalom. Imagine a person who got bad news from his doctor. Some of your tests aren't good. Come in for a further checkup. He goes in, he has his blood tests, and it takes a few days till he gets the final answers. He's sitting there fretting for those couple of days, not knowing what to think, what the outcome will be. Goes back to the doctor, and the doctor says, clean bill of health. Weight is lifted off his shoulders. He's good as new. He was fearful for a while, but now he finds out there was nothing to it. And he goes back home, happy, merry, light-weighted. Seems that that's what the Torah is describing in the process that the leper, the tzarat, goes through. A person has leprosy on his body. He goes to the Kohen. The Kohen looks at it and says, well, I don't know. You might be impure, you might be tameh, you might be tahor. We'll have to wait and see. He puts him behesger, he puts him aside, puts him in a house, an enclosure to wait and see. They wait a week, they wait two, goes back to the Kohen. And the Kohen looks at the same spot again and says, thank God, you're pure. It didn't grow, it didn't change. The hair is still not white. You are not a leper. The weight is lifted. The man goes back home happy. True. Except one interesting fact. The Torah says that when the person leaves the Kohen's house, although he's pure, he needs to go purify himself in the mikveh. The same thing happens when the Torah describes the leprosy of cloth. A person takes his garment to the Kohen. I have a suspicious tzarat on it. Is it tzarat? Is it leprosy or is it not? The Kohen looks at it and says, I don't know. Let's wait and see. He puts it in an enclosure for a week. Comes back. The Kohen looks at it again. Nothing changed. The Kohen says, oh, this garment is pure. Not a problem. Had it grown, the spot, he would have burnt the whole garment. But this one didn't. The garment is pure. The man is happy. But one second, the Kohen takes scissors. He cuts out, he rips out the spot of where the part of the garment where the spot was. That piece he burns. The rest of the garment is pure. But there was no tzarat. The Kohen decided this beged, this cloth, didn't have leprosy. So why are you burning part of it? The man with the spot went to the Kohen. The Kohen decided it wasn't leprosy, it wasn't tzarat. He's pure. So why is he going to the mikveh? It seems to me that the Torah is telling us, don't only look at the end result. Don't only ask the last question, is it pure or not pure? There was a process. There was a journey. Once you went down this path, once you went down this journey, once you had to go to the Kohen with a question, that is significant on its own. It's not only the question of what the Kohen is going to say at the end, pure or not pure. The fact that the question was raised has to leave a mark on your life. You cannot just say, oh, the last 2 weeks I was in quarantine for no reason, it's as if it didn't happen. It happened. You were quarantined. What does that mean? How do you deal with that? And the Torah says the fact that you were in quarantine outside of society for even a week or two requires you to purify yourself before you go into society again. A garment that was in question cannot be complete again. The very fact that the journey was taken has ramifications. And I think the message is very, very true for our life. You can't just ask yourself, what am I at the end? Did I reach a goal? You have to ask yourself, what marks did the process leading to this goal leave on me? How do I deal with those marks? Do I just ignore them? Says the Torah, no. Take them into consideration. Deal with them as well. Obviously, they're not the goal. You have reached a different goal. The process has meaning. And ask yourself every time you reach a process, what price you paid along the way. Sometimes the price will be great, sometimes the price will be small. Sometimes all you'll need to do is just go into the mikveh and come out. But it can't be that the process left no mark. Shabbat Shalom.